Okay. So, what's going on, everybody? Of course, I'm back. Hopefully, this live goes well. Just wanted to come to, of course, update the world because you never know who's watching on the World Wide Web. Okay. I'm really I'm calm now. I was upset. What I wanted to specify, okay, what I want to talk about is what's important to me is black on black crime. And the reason I want to say this a little bit, I'm not only going to talk about black on black crime, and I'm going to be brief. I don't plan on being long, but I want to speak some truth to the matter. Say those things that I call unpopular truth. I'm not even talking about opinions. I'm talking about what's true. Okay. First thing I want to talk about is of what I just said, black on black crime. When I'm what I want to reference, who I want to reference is Toni. If you don't know who she is by now, I can't blame you. She's not somebody that you want to represent. She said something really, really disrespectful and alarming. She is the mother of Black China, and you know Black China. She's a Instagram started stripper. Rob Kardashian baby mother. In my opinion, I actually never talk bad about Black China because of the fact that she's a black woman, and Black China does not do a lot of things to stay in the media in a dramatic way. So why should I tear her down if she makes it her business to present herself as classy as she knows how to do? I never found a real purpose. Now, I've done videos on Black China, so I shared my opinion on Black China before when it came to some of the things she did, but I never really drag her mom like that. Because of the fact that, again, it's Black China. So what I like to do, I'm going to pull up what Toni said. Something that struck me as extremely cautionary and disgusting. Before I do that, I want to say that there's a lot of reasons you can be mad at black people, okay? I'm going to be honest. There's a lot. But in this time right now where we're experiencing the most obvious exposed hate from white racist people, I've even seen Dominican people that are expressing their hate and disdain towards black people. When we are experiencing outrage, nothing's hidden anymore. Everybody's being exposed. George Floyd was killed by a police officer and motherfuckers got mad. Okay? Now, I expressed the cuss word because we got mad. And when you get mad, you say a lot of things that are sensitive, that people seem to quiver or feel some type of fear towards. But you know what? I'm pissed off, okay? I'm pissed off. But what I am pissed off for also is my own people. In this time when we are going through hell on high-ass water. Hell on water. Okay, that's not even possible. In this time when we are going through being discriminated at its highest peak. You got people naming Karens. Now it's becoming a game. It's a joke because of the nosy people in this world that likes to harass black people. Because this is what I see, guys. We're not your slave, okay? You're not going to put your chain around my neck. And I feel that people are mad because we won't let you. Because we won't let you. You're not putting your chain around my neck. This is the Generation Z, okay? This generation is not having the shit, okay? We're not going to sit back. We're not going to try to do the right thing. We're not going to keep killing one another just to leave you the fuck alone because that's not enough for you. We've been leaving you alone. You have been harassing us. People in parks, chilling in the park, looking at birds. You got these women, let's call it what it is. You got these white women harassing them all up in their face. 17-year-old boy, I believe he was 17, black young man that looked like he didn't look like. He was a decent young man to the naked eye. You know, he wasn't thugged out wearing his pants low, boxers showing. He wasn't doing that. He was a simple guy protesting for what he should have already. Should not have to beg and plead and scream and sweat. Should not have to be shot with rubber bullets, have your own goddamn president calling you a thug because you want human rights? Because I won't let you slave me, you mad? You're mad because you can't be my master? You mad because I'm not going to continue to be nice to you when you disrespect me in my face? When you're in my business, I'm in the park, public place, outside. This ain't your world, it's God's. And you are mad because I am watching birds. Don't got nothing to do with you or a human being. I'm watching birds. You got harassment everywhere. The 17-year-old boy who I'm still talking about, this woman spit on this boy during a time when we are dealing with a plague. Well, damn. The plague wasn't enough for you? I mean, what is it going to take for y'all people? What is it going to take for y'all? Do you really want war? Do you really want us to start fighting back? Because they going crazy. They going mad right now. They can't handle the fact that we are not your goddamn slave. Anyway, let me move on, okay? Toni, you done. I'm going to call you out now, okay? And I'm not scared of you, never was. But out of respect, because I have that, I still shut my mouth. I follow my instincts, and I shut my mouth in talking about Blac Chyna where it will embarrass her. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, that's her mom. The things that this woman said, as soon as I can find it as soon as I can find this video right here, the things that she said was very much disgraceful. Extremely disgraceful. And we're going to take a look. Just take a look. And hey, Angie Pooh, baby. What's going on? And thank you so much for coming. Let me go ahead and turn this internet part on. And I'm not on the camera because my computer does not want me on the camera because it keeps messing up. So I have to obviously, I have to get a new computer. But that's okay. It's okay. Check out what Toni, gap tooth, nasty tongue says. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Wait a minute. Okay, tell me if you can hear it, Angie Pooh. Let me see. You might not be able to hear it. Here we go. Okay.
Black bitches, you out your fucking mind. I need me some Latinos, my kind, my girls. I need my own kind from now on. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to be funny. I need Latinos. I don't want to deal with no more black bitches. Y'all bitches are worthless as fuck, in my opinion. Yeah, you are, bitch. What do you do? I'm talking to you, bitch, while you looking at me. You or you, nigga. What do you do? What is your purpose in life? What are you here breathing my fucking air for? Exactly. I don't do it. Nope. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Get away from me. Ugh. Just disgust me. Black bitches is annoying. Just so fucking annoying. I swear to God. It's just looking at you bitches, it's annoying. I be like, ugh. Look at you, just, I don't want to fuck with these hoes. Especially these black bitches. You out your fucking mind. I need me some Latinos, my kind, my girls. I need my own kind from now on. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to be funny. I need Latinos. I don't want to deal with no more black bitches. Y'all bitches are worthless as fuck. Sitting up there on welfare. Your mother, your grandmother, all you motherfuckers. Generational wealth of welfare. Your fucking kids, stupid, don't know a second language, but you buy the top hair weave. Can't no black bitches talk to me. So take your black power, Black Panther asses on. Go on, march down the street and all that. Just get away from me. All right, look, bye, bitch. 'Cause you.
Okay, that's enough for her, okay? So this is my thing. This is how I feel. I feel that Toni, let me tell you something. For a woman that's supposed to be a mother, you have represented everything about yourself that tells me you was shit when you raised your child. You did a shitty job. Your child came out being a whore and a slut and got a tattoo of Satan on her ass. So with all of your so-called education, what have you amount to, lady? What have you amount to when all you've done ever since we all knew you was disgrace your daughter, embarrass your daughter, embarrass yourself, because I don't take responsibility in anything what she says. Because never have I ever been on welfare. But guess what? If I have, welfare is there for people who need it. Women who has children that is going through a situation where she is going through a financial hardship. Maybe she didn't graduate, okay? Or maybe she did graduate. Some people get fired, this and that. My thing with you, Toni, you are nobody but a slut and a whore and a funky ran through old retard. That's what you are. You know why? Because you look at career-based value. You put your value in career, in stripping, showing everybody your fat, sloppy, funky, nasty, sweaty, ugly, fat, old, run up and in ass. And nobody wants it. No one wants you. No one wants you but the slouches that you're with. Okay? Because any man that can actually deal with this woman says a lot about your security level and your confidence. And no, I don't give a fuck because she just disrespected us. She disrespected us, and she made sure that she's an actress, for one. Yes, she's a grandmom too. But she acts like a kid. You act like a kid. You've always been nothing but a stripper. Let me tell you this, and also this goes for anybody else. Don't tell me no story about how hard your life was and you had to strip. I never had to strip, and my life was hard. Anybody can get a job, okay? All you have to be is old enough to do it. There's jobs. There's fast food that you can do. There's cleaning. You can do study jobs. You can work at corporate jobs. If you've so educated, you should have had that opportunity in school to get some type of working papers and get a real job instead of growing your daughter up to learn how to do nothing but be a slut, how to be known for being a whore. I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of your life cycle, what are you going to have when you face God? Before you judge us, when you face God, what are you going to tell God? Oh, I stripped all my life. I cussed at my daughter. I told the world she was raped and she was an accident. What do you have to show for your life to disrespect us? Okay, I'm not on welfare, and this is my thing. Many look, I get mad at my own kind. I get mad at black people. Okay, because I'm mad right now with Chicago gangs. I'm pissed off at Chicago gangs. This is how I feel about Tokyo the Trash and everybody else who refuse to elevate their lives, to change their lives, who refuse to try to be a part of the solution and not the problem. You're a part of the problem. Tearing me down, Candace Owens, will do nothing for the black people. It will do nothing. Tearing me down, Toni, will do nothing for the black people. You're a part of the problem. And how I feel about you and the rest of you, I feel like the rest of us who really try in this life, who don't do it for the white man, don't do it for the blue man, don't do it for any man, but do it for ourselves. We try in this life. Okay, you might fail, people. Don't let this hoe who's nothing but the devil's whore to ever make you feel less than anything, because this woman lived her life representing a stripper and a slut. Okay, I got the little $3 Zeus show. Okay, the seasons, I got it and I saw it. I watched it. And it was quite dramatic, quite interesting to see that an old ass lady like you, who looks disgusting, who looks gross, because at your age, it looks as if you did not mature to the fullest potential that God intended you to. If you're still speaking the same, if you're still on the same level, still representing everything he's against, who are you to judge somebody and talk about them being on welfare? It's one thing to me, in my opinion, to teach. It's another thing to preach. So if you're not going to extend your hand out, if you're not going to offer your wisdom and your knowledge, But if you're going to tear me down, you think and tell me you want to be with the Latinos and you rather be with them and you represent, bitch, go. And this is for all of y'all gang bangers. I want you gone. You understand? You are doing nothing for us at this point. In a world where we are getting discriminated on. Everybody black. Doesn't matter if you're mixed. It don't matter. That light skin, dark skin does not matter when it comes to your race and ethnicity. It does not matter when you're black. It don't matter when you're black. Let Doja Cat tell you. Okay, I was looking at what's her name? Some girl from UK. She's a singer. She's mixed. She experienced just as much discrimination than I have. No one's better because you're light skinned. No one's better because you're dark skinned. Why don't you get that through the thicket of your head? That it does not matter what color you are. What you can do for yourself is try to find self-confidence in yourself. Stop looking at everybody else like Toni. Stop looking at her and don't listen to her and stop looking at other people to try to make you go and be like them so you can feel like something. Stop doing that. It's time to stop doing that. Okay? Get your own self-identity. Find your own self-value. Instead of her telling you that, instead of her putting her heart into you, she judged you. And she can't judge nobody because she's nothing but a whore. She's nothing. She can never say anything to me. She can never offer me anything. In one ear, out the other ear. They like to judge Kim Kardashian. I never was with that crowd because I don't go with the crowd. Let me tell you that. I do not, never have I ever went with the crowd. I will look at Kim Kardashian. I will analyze this chick myself. I don't care if 10,000 people tell me about this woman and how bad she is. If I can't see it for myself, you can't convince me. I guess stubbornness is good in some ways. She definitely looks nasty, Angie Pooh. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. The fact that you have been stripping all of your life. You have no business to tell anybody anything. I never listened to a woman say they had to strip. That's a lie. That is a lie. You don't have to strip. That is not a career goal. And you shouldn't be setting that example for anybody. Cardi B does it. She had to strip to get away. No, many women go through abuse. Many women go through domestic violence in their homes. You can't tell me every woman that was domestically abused, they had no other out but to go sell their body, go seduce men, go entice men and women and become polluted and corrupted with sexual addictions and lust spirits, demonic spirits. You cannot tell me that that is the way to go. Definitely can't put your finger at me because I see you, Tokyo, as a whore. I see you as a Shalana, as a slut. You are the dust of the earth. You are the filth of the earth. To ever point your finger at somebody talking about welfare. I'd rather be on welfare than live my life as a stripper. Honey, you couldn't pay me to ever show my body to 10 and 20 and 30 men. What? Honey, no. I don't want nobody. They don't get the opportunity to see all that. That's personal. I'm not showing my body to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Okay? So don't ever let that whore tell you who you are and your self-worth. She don't know nothing about self-worth. This woman done disrespected her child and embarrassed her daughter. She can say nothing about nothing, and I hope she get that message. You want to argue with me? Let's argue. How dare you, you old self. Your old ass self. You supposed to be the mature one. You supposed to be the wise one. You don't have it. You don't have it. And you think you so knowledgeable. Knowledge with no understanding, what does that give you? The Lord, the Bible, okay, says, in all thy getting, get understanding. Get understanding. Because if you had understanding, you would understand that nobody want to hear nothing from you. Everybody, we look down on you at this point, okay? Maybe people don't say it, but no one's going to look up to you. Show me what to look up to, okay? I almost looked up to her. You know, she had her show. I don't judge people forever because they was a stripper. So what? So what? It's what you do with your life. What have you done with your life? Get on a show at begging for a damn man. Honey, please, you wouldn't catch me. begging for a man. That's as good as you get. Tokyo find love ASAP. Tokyo wanted love that bad, honey, that she went on a show begging for a man. Honey, sweetie, if you was the shit dandada, you wouldn't have to get on a show and beg for a man. There's men all over the land, honey. And if you was that good looking, if you was that jaw dropping, if you was that popping, you wouldn't have to do that. Honey, I don't have to beg no man. All I got to do is walk outside with my head up high. Honey, so all I'm telling y'all is get self-worth for yourself. Because hoes like that, they be out here and they really have young women in their prime. Not in their prime. Young women that are vulnerable, easily susceptible to the bullshit. And you don't want to fall for that type of lie in that type of game. Because it's bullshit. You don't want to aspire to be a Tokyo Toni. You don't want a whole bunch of men lusting after you, throwing money at you, calling you a slut, playing with themselves and doing things that disgrace, that disgust. You don't want them nasty, funky, smelly, old, no good, lousy men who probably got diseases. I was going to say venereal disease. Who probably got all types of bacteria diseases and herpes and genital warts and chlamydia and gonorrhea and every STD that you could think of crawling under there. So do you really want to show off your body to everybody? Is that really the only way you have to make it? Is that your only outlet? No, it's not. Stay to fucking school. Stay in school. Don't let them tell you you don't need school. Bitch, graduate from high school. And I don't use that word. I don't know why I use that word, but I must mean what I'm saying. Graduate. Stay in school. Because what it does is it gives you something that money can't buy you. Kylie Jenner done bought her whole body, dog. I never ever was one of them that praised Kylie. She's beautiful. She's the one sister. No, not me. Because I know that you bought those looks. You can't fool me. I'm not gonna act like I think you're this and that, okay? Without stating that the work you had done is nice, because you did not work on yourself. You didn't work on yourself. You got work on yourself. You got work done. You covered up the insecurities with surgeries. You covered it up, so that means it's still there. That means those insecurities are still there. You can't run from those demons. You got to deal with them head on. You have to learn. You have to accept yourself. You got to notice shit that nobody in this world looks like me. This world is mine. I can do what I want. God gave me that. I can make my life whatever I want it to be. So I don't look like her. I don't want to look like her. So what? I don't want to look like her because nobody looks like me. You got to love yourself. Listening to Tokyo Toni, she's trash. What do you do with trash? Put it on the side of the curb and wait for the trash dumpster to come and pick it up and throw it in the landscape. And she's a bad mother. And let me show y'all.
Anytime somebody.
Hold up. I'm going to show y'all why she's what she said.
Anytime somebody.
Don't play yet now.
Throw their mother on.
Hold on. Tokyo Toni.
Anytime somebody.
And shout out to whoever these videos.
Mother under
oh
the
my
bus
gosh,
and
pause.
mother protected them.
Whoever videos these are, shout out to you. This is her page, and I don't care. Like I said, there was plenty times I wanted to cut her ass out, but I held back out of respect. But you gonna say, look, I'm talking to you? A Latina cannot stand with me, okay? A Latina cannot make me feel less. I'm not insecure over no Latina. I'm not insecure over no white girl either. What are you talking about? You think you're gonna make us feel insecure over who? You gotta know your place, people. I don't know what that's her. You see how that's how she thinks. She feels like the Latino women are supreme and are superior over her. Because that's what she said out of her mouth. So that's what's coming from her heart. That's how she feels. That's not how I feel. And that ain't how you feel. So here we go. This is what makes her a terrible ass mother. Okay?
Fed them and did all this shit even when they fucking grown. Stop, drop, and roll at the drop of a dime. Ready to motherfucking go to war. Oh yeah, you didn't know? Oh, let me break it down. Tiger called some Crips, Bloods, whatever he is on me before. I ain't mad at him. We cool. We got past it in about 2-3 hours. Yeah, he got trail involved in everything. And I said the same thing I'm saying now. Come through. Because when they made one, they made motherfucker two. Because she left King with me. Tiger was supposed to get him on a Sunday. It was Saturday. If it was fucking Sunday, he going because that's where the fuck he's supposed to go. It's called split it. If King was with me and Tiger gave her, she would have had to wait till fucking Sunday because I'm fair like that. Bitch, you violated. You fucked up. I'm a DC Southeast bitch. And you said I'm not your mother? Bet. AKA Black China. The name I gave you was Angela Renee. The disrespect that you have been giving me for the past quite a few years, I've tolerated it because I'm your mama, you're the only child. But you better keep in mind I'm a bad bitch. You know exactly who you fucking.
So when she says that, you know exactly. You can notice. See, I look at body language, guys. You got to look at body language. Body language. The brain tells on your ass. You can hide it. You can be good. You can be skilled. Somewhere on that body. Okay, when I look at this woman when she said that, I think she used to beat up Black China. I can see it. And I ain't say it's a fact. I say I think that this woman, when she said I'm bad, I believe that she was that angry at her daughter that she almost spilled the fact that she whooped her ass, that she abused her, that she took her anger out on her, that she took her pain out on her. And it's very evident in that show that I watched. I actually watched The Real Black China, and I watched this show. And one thing that stunned me and stuck with me, Toni, Shalana Hunter, okay, is when I saw Black China say I love you on your ASAP show. You know, she waited. It was really, really sad. And it was really, really, it was like the time stood still. Black China told her mom, she came to Tokyo Toni's show, ASAP, Find and Love ASAP or whatever. She came to the show and she told her mom, I love you, Mom. And her mother said nothing. Her mother was in front of all those men, in front of the world, whoever was watching this show, whoever watches this show in the future, whoever watched it in the past. She said absolutely nothing. That told me everything, sweetie, that I needed to see. Everything I needed to know. The fact that you never said you loved her back, trust me, I'm discerning, honey. Damn near psychic. I don't need much. When she didn't say anything back, it lets me know you out here embarrassing her. You're out here showing body signs, body language, showing me everything I need to know. You are very abusive emotionally, very abusive mentally and physically. You are that type of mom that'll confuse your child. Anybody know any of them? They confuse their kids because they are so screwed up. They like spiritually fucked up, like demons, really, couple of them live inside of these people, couple of them. She is so messed up and she thinks that she's okay. She really believes that she is a bad bitch. That's what she said. She's really not right upstairs. She ain't right in her heart. This is beyond just broken. This woman don't think she's broken. She thinks she's right all the time. And she's very, very domineering. So yes, I believe that she was a very abusive mother. I believe that she mentally, emotionally, and just, I believe that she's the type of mom that would put her daughter in some compromising situations and blame the daughter. I had to do this for you, and you have the nerve to come at me. Yes, she's very, very much that type of person. I can almost guarantee. None of this is fact because I don't know these motherfuckers. But based on what I learned in my life and how I felt people out and how I spiritually know and the wisdom that I've acquired through the years and listening to this woman out of her own mouth, that's my assumption of her.
That's why every chance you motherfucking get, bitch, you breathe my whole motherfucking name. See, you wouldn't be where the fuck you are if it wasn't for me. Oh, fuck birthing you, bitch. That was a mistake. Just happened to come into.
And she meant that. I believe that in a way she meant that, I'll say. And it's really, really disgusting that this same woman has the nerve to tell us that we black women are the worst ever and that she's done with us listening to what she's saying about to her own daughter that has way more than she has, that has everything. Yes, you've taught her and she's using what you've taught her. You've shown her to be a slut. You've shown her to use her body, that temple that God gave us. You know, God gave us this body. God gave us beauty. God gave women, every woman, you know, certain body parts that men just lust over and they love, but he never intended for that to be exploited by many, many men. Although, you know, things happen and you end up with different people. You know, it's a different type of situation when you have a different mindset. When you don't stay in the problem and you look for the solution to better yourself. I believe you win favor with God. And God said, I will give you beauty for ashes. So all that the enemy has stolen, he will give you back. When you do become the solution, when you get out of the problem, staying in the problem is only going to lead to drugs. And it looks, hey, rumor has it that Blac Chyna's dealing with some addictions. Not like it's not any abnormal. I mean, many people are dealing with addictions. But these things happen. They happen when you in that world, and when you dealing with a mother like that. I can imagine Blac Chyna said that she lived with her dad for a while. Blac Chyna tried to talk to her mother many, many times on that show. Toni never let her speak. She threw nothing but shame on her. She screamed over her. She blamed her. She didn't let it got to the point where I saw Angela Blac Chyna just shut down. She shut down. And I believe that's why she shut her mom out, because she realized, I can't speak to you. You won't listen to me. You're not hearing me. You're not letting me tell you how I feel. And I do believe that has a lot to do with Blac Chyna's choices. So yes, Tokyo, you are responsible for how your child has come out. And when you face God, make sure that you say that to him, okay? Say that to him, to the man, to the big guy. Say it to him when he look at her life. And you want to take the blame and be the reason for her life, go ahead and do that in front of God, okay?
Play. You's a statutory rape baby. But yet you got this man and his whole fucking family at your house on yachts and shit last year. But you ain't never get your uncles that was raised with you. My little brothers, that's 3 years older and 6 years older than me, they know we're on the map. You don't call nobody in our family because you lied on me. The truth will be told, sweetheart. You crept in Hollywood on pretenses.
Okay, so that was the okay. Let me get it off of that. So that was the craziness of Blac Chyna's mother, and I see that what you said. 99. If I'm pronouncing that, my bad. Listen, you said I believe her when she said she's a bad bitch. If we want to use that. I'm a bad bitch, okay? I mean, bad, define bad, okay? If you bad, this one's bad, okay? Any mother that will tell her daughter that she's a mistake in a statutory rape, baby, yes, you're bad. And you're damn sure not the kind of bad that you're talking about when you're talking about, you know, that you all that. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing to me. When I hear bad bitch for her, do you hear what she's saying? Like, are you listening to what she's saying about her daughter? I hate people like this. And y'all might say, don't hate Spicy. You know, I've been praying lately. And I'm honest with God. I ain't going, but you could say out of your mouth what you want to say, but he knows what's in your heart. And your heart and mouth sometimes be the two different things. I really feel, you know, Trump, okay? I'm getting to the point where I don't give a damn if that man slipped and fell in the fire. You understand? That's how real I'm about to be. I am with you. You know, and I'm asking God to help me not to become this cold and hateful person. This has never been me, and I know this is not what he wants for me. And at the end of the day, I don't really hate him. I'm just disgusted with him to the point where it's getting there. But what I'm saying is, I don't like mothers that do this to their kids. Like, you don't you don't project, and not just moms. There's many people that project their problems onto their kids. They project it on other people. You ever notice when you're not in that type of mood, then you talk to somebody, all of a sudden you feel their energy. Now you feel what they feel. They done projected their energy on you. Unless it's good, don't project your energy. And sometimes people are not aware that they do that. And sometimes you have to when you listening to somebody and you're being there for them, it's not something that's intentional. It's just what comes with the territory. There's differences. That's why God said, when you get in all your getting of knowledge, get understanding. If you understand the differences. Oh, thank you, 99. Okay, I heard that. You said 99 is good. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about, and again, I'm talking right now about black on black crime, because we going through a lot of this mess in this world. But we got to understand that, look, white racist people and supremacists, and I don't care who they are, okay? Because I seen some Dominican ones too that was really racist. I seen a guy saying y'all black, calling us all types of names, and we think we are Dominican. We don't look them. I mean, come on, that's just so retarded and stupid, okay? But black on black crime is a real thing, and if they are telling us, the white supremacists, the people out there, while our people are protesting, if they telling us to our face, you kill each other. You kill each other. You kill each other. If they are telling us, I had to go through the black neighborhood on my lunch break, nothing but niggas lined up like a block party on my lunch break. They should be at work. That's all they do. I mean, I don't like the sound of that personally. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like the sound. Hey, Arlene. I don't like the sound of that. And instead of Toni being more of a teacher, she came out being more of a putting us down and saying all we do is that. She's saying what a lot of people say, that we're on welfare, and that, and that's not the case. We dealing with that though. And another person that I see that goes through a lot of that, Nicki Minaj. Okay, I always been a fan of Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is a great artist. She's a writer, and I love a writer. She's a writer. She makes sense. You got to kind of figure out what she's saying. She's a beautiful woman. She's just a great artist. And what I love about her is that, to me, she's always been my role model ever since she came out. Because I like the way she carries herself. Yes, she dressed very sexually, very, very stimulating. That don't bother me with her, but I understand, people have their own opinions. She carries herself with class. You don't know her by her sex. You know her by her sex appeal, but you know her work. Her work speaks for her. And Nicki has gotten a lot of heat. And I've seen it through the years of the heat that comes from black people, or her own people. Her own people were first to tear her down, first in line to throw stones. And I'm like, this is time to stop the shit. It's time to stop that shit. And you should be ashamed. To me, it's just the weakest of the link to actually throw stones at somebody that's doing something good, somebody that's working hard. As hard as fuck as it is for us to make it, you choose, she do this, she do that, she jealous of Cardi. Bullshit. I'm an artist, okay? I sing. I write. I just didn't become a celebrity, and I don't want to become a celebrity. I don't want it. I don't think I can handle it. Knowing that when you write, when you put your ass in your work, write. You spend hours, sun up, sun down. You sacrifice boyfriends. You don't have them. They don't stay around. You sacrifice doing a lot of things because you want to make this song real and alive. If you an artist and you paint, you draw, you want your craft to be so good that the picture starts coming out of the paper. And I mean art. And then here comes somebody. Manufacture. People don't like you. People hate you because they find stuff to hate you for. She got an attitude. Okay, so do I. Give me something else. Why shouldn't she have an attitude? Like I said before, Harriet Tubman. It was no way. Y'all know how we are. We can't get along for nothing. And for her to have gotten these people slaves free under a railroad without getting caught. How did she do that? Did you ever think about that? How? Have you ever thought of it? How could she get black folks together on one accord, lead them under an underground railroad, and not get caught? She was docile, wasn't she? She was meek. She was mild. She was humble. She was sweet. She was softly spoken. Southern Belle. Nah. Did y'all ever look at Harriet Tubman's pictures? Did y'all ever see her actual pictures? Harriet Tubman was a strong black American. No, I don't know where, I forget. She was black, okay? From Africa. Harriet Tubman was a strong black woman. Harriet Tubman, you look at her face. That woman wasn't no weak. She wasn't meek either. When it came to work, this woman was look, get it together, get in line. Do you niggas want to get caught? Do you want to get caught? You could get out the line. You have to be. So why do y'all expect Nicki Minaj to be sweet, humble? How do you expect her to be softly spoken? We got racism everywhere. Use your brain, people. In the industry is racism. I hate when people do that. I hate when they forget. It's easy to forget when it's somebody you just used to. You're just used to talking down on your people. You never take the time to think about it. It's hard for you in the industry. How she survived that many albums, come out #1. She made it possible for all them knucklehead, to make it in the industry. I'm talking about DJ Academics, Joe Budden, who always look for something negative to say about this woman. She made it possible years ago for streaming numbers to count towards record sales. It was her. She's a history maker. I don't know how many times the woman broke history. First woman in the industry to get a #1 on every genre of music. Gospel, pop, rock, everything. The first woman who beat out Aretha Franklin with #1s. You understand me? Why y'all can't lift your sister up when she needs you? Why you putting her down? Why don't you want her to make it? I couldn't stand it when every time Nicki did something or said something that people don't like because she not meek, humble, sweet, and all that. Or I don't know what you want her to be. But every time I see YouTubers and also industry people attacking this woman, I see white people that are racist doing, like I said, they're everywhere. And if you can't handle this conversation, get out the kitchen, because I'm dealing with the real. Okay? I always say racist after it because everyone's not a racist that's white. But we got to deal with the reality, okay? So they're all over the place. They're at the Grammy Academy Center. The ones that are judging the Grammys, those awards are judged by executives, actual people, not like other awards you might get, awards you might get, where you might have a Billboard or a BET or MTV, VMA. These awards at the Grammys are judged by some of your favorite artists and executives, people. So if all these people have a problem with Nicki and they weak-minded just because one person talked bad about her, they got to join the bad talking, who's going to vote for her? I mean, I just couldn't understand how her own people was the first ones to rip her apart, knowing that it's hard for us, knowing that it is hard for us, that she's one of ours. I could not understand that for the life of me. And I hope y'all stop today with that stuff. You hold your people up. I mean, why are you doing that? That's what I'm saying. They're telling you to your face. You kill each other. You don't only kill each other with a weapon. You kill each other with your mouth. And I'm telling you, people did that when Cardi came out. It was people that could not wait. They couldn't wait to say, sit her down now. She's been successful too long. Sit her down. But don't think it did not start at the top. Don't you dare think that we didn't have to deal with supremacists up in the industry, in the higher ups. These are the people that started it. All right, because if you get a Grammy, that changes your status. That means that changes your pay grade. You get paid a different number now. You charge a different amount than others. You are a little bit higher up there when you have a Grammy, from what I read. So why not keep her from getting a Grammy if you're a white supremacist or if you're somebody that just hates black people? If you're a black supremacist, for all I know, why not? Because you don't want her to succeed. Because what y'all don't know down here is that that's stopping her bag. That's stopping her success. This woman deserves that Grammy, but she didn't get one yet. They gave this chick a Grammy that don't even write her own raps. That was a straight slap in the face to Nicki Onika Mirage. That was a slap in the face to Nicki Minaj Petty. The fact that they gave her a Grammy. This girl, Cardi, got an award for writers, best writers. She don't write. You don't tell me it's okay to tear down Nicki. I don't care. You need to stop tearing down your sister, okay? So I want to show y'all who y'all been lifting up and who you been tearing down. Give me a second, please. Because this is black on black crime. And y'all don't even see it, but it's time to open your eyes. And after today, you should see it. What we don't know, we can't be held accountable for. But when we know, God judges us on what we know. What we know. So now you know that you can't be a part of that tearing your own down. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. It's time to stop that. Because you know what? Like I said, you light skin, you dark skin, they don't give a fuck. If you black, they're going to fucking make you work harder. And that's how it's going to go. Don't think for a fucking minute that you are better than the next. You're not. You're not. So the best you can do is have your own. That's how you beat the enemy. I saw the Mexicans protesting the other day. The cops was scared of them. They wasn't bothering them. They wasn't throwing rubber bullets at them. They was trying to take the statue down. I don't know which statue, but it was a Mexican statue over, I believe it was, I could be wrong, but California somewhere. Don't you know? The white supremacists was on one side, the cops in the middle, the Mexicans on the other side. Them cops was scared, baby. Why? Because they did not fight, but they carried their strength and they used that mouth, and they know they was like, look, you're not taking our statue down, period. They said, look, we got women and children here, and we are here to make sure that you don't hurt any of them. They told the cops to their face to get on out of the way and get out the way, and they left. They left because they stick together. They stick together. But y'all do what? Y'all start tearing down Nicki. You tear down the one woman that's making it, the one woman that got the platform, the one woman that we need to build up. Every time somebody try to tear her down, I run and tear them down. I run and have her back. I have her back because that's my sister, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't understand y'all. To them that do that to her. Okay? So here. Let me play y'all when Cardi started.
Nicki
Just
Minaj,
a quick
Cardi B
video.
rolls on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me pause.
And her
So this is a video, and every time I pause it, it does that. A video back when Cardi started to trash. Okay, oh hey Rocky Roberta. That was Native Americans that took the statue down in California. Oh, they were Native Americans. Okay, they were Native. Correction, they were Native Americans, and they were Native Americans because I did hear somebody say Apache, or at least one of the groups. Okay, and I thought that's what's good, because the fact is nobody should have a monumental statue delivering a message of putting any type of bondage on somebody. They was saying that this was their land. that was Native American. Okay. So let's go to now. Let me go to this video because y'all know well and damn that. I had to pause this because it's gonna play. Okay, hurry up. Okay. No, it didn't play. Great. Okay, so y'all know Cardi has started a lot of trash with Nicki when she came out because that's what Atlantic wanted her to do, and she was with it because when you get trash from the gutter, they don't know how to be anything but trash. And I'm talking to you for real. You might say, why you calling her trash? Because if you continue to operate like trash, you're gonna be called trash. Okay? When you start, sometimes when you tell people the truth about themselves, they change. If you're telling the truth. Do I really think she's trash? Yes. Y'all see why. Check out this video, please. Let's listen up.
Artist Cardi seemingly had some words for Nicki. But first, let's recap what's been going on for the past week.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Okay.
Just to get people caught up.
All right.
Here's Nicki talking about her female rapper competition in a chat with Tidal. Then Cardi's response on Instagram Live. Then Nicki's response on her Queen radio show.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Having a big push from a label does not make you great. And to me, doesn't mean that you're my competition or you're not my competition.
If everybody can have a number one, then why not everybody have one? Why is that?
This is my answer, Cardi. Because everybody has, some people have integrity. Some people, artists take their work serious. I'm an artist, and I said that many times because I am, okay? And I mean, you don't have to prove yourself to people. Your work speaks for itself. And if I let you hear my work, it would speak for itself. Whether you like the type of work I do or not does not change who I am, who God created me to be. And that's just it, Cardi. You was not created to do that. Anybody that was made for this, created for this, they don't have to buy a hit song. They don't have to spend money and ask them, can you write me a song and have another person compose this rap for you to tell you to do this. Now, on my radio, she showed the receipts proving Bodak Yellow, there was an artist, a writer that wrote that song. She had the date, the video, everything. The woman took that, whoever did that song for Cardi, Bodak Yellow, that went so berserk, made it. I don't know, platinum, double, triple, who knows? But it was the song. Everybody liked it. I liked it. Come to find out, the song was stolen. Like, people this song was stolen. The woman that had thought the idea, she was the genius. But anytime someone steals an idea, somebody steals, oh, I like that, I'm taking it. First of all, God says do not covet. That means don't love what somebody else has so much that you want it for yourself. Okay, you have to start focusing on you. And Cardi don't know that yet. That's why. And then she's not, the artist telling off she got, and she's still not there yet. I don't got time for it. I'm calling her what she is. No, that's why everybody don't have it. Number one, because some people would rather go from the grind. I'm going to share something with y'all. When they changed the policy on YouTube, I was making a couple dollars. I mean, it wasn't much. It was enough to buy me a lobster. You know, it was fun. I like the idea of working at something and getting paid for it. So right now I'm not making squat, you know, but, I mean, it's I ain't making nothing really, bottom line. But the thing is, I feel good whether it's $1. I don't care. I don't want to make 50 cents, but I do make 50 cents. You know, that's YouTube paying when you grinding. It's nothing. No money you're really making unless you really, get good like that. And I don't think I'm all that great at this. I don't, but I can be, but whatever. I'm not anyway. So the fact that I like to earn money by working hard. Artists like to earn money. They like to earn whatever value. Their value comes from their work. So if you buying hits, if you putting in the money, like they said when she first came out, she said she paid the radio station $60,000 to play. That is payola. That's payola. And it was taken more serious back in the day. She admittedly said that she pays for hits. So yes, of course everybody don't have a number one, because there's real people out here. Some people don't have the money to buy the hit. Some people would rather do the work for it. And even if that means they're not successful today or tomorrow, it feels better on the journey.
There's other labels. They got a lot of money. Why can they buy their artist number one? Why can they buy their artist success? Atlantic, they got other female rappers. I'm not the only female rappers. Why can't they buy their success? Because you can't buy people's career. You can't make people love you.
Now people did love her. Now I'm not gonna play Nicki. Let's play Nicki's part real quick.
Now, I didn't know Cardi and I had an issue, but I guess we do, since you're saying it, and you know other people are saying it. To me, she may have taken an issue with things that I've said, but I'm not going to bite my tongue. I mean, this is right. You gotta have thick skin. People talk about me.
And this is the thing, y'all. And I'm not gonna play that whole thing. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, Nicki, that's who she is if she wasn't a star. Why do I have to become a celebrity who you like me? I don't want to put on a fake person. That's not who Nicki is. Nicki's not that person that is going to bite her tongue in real life. She's going to, don't you want friends that's going to be truthful? Do you want honest friends, or do you want some people around you that's fake? Let me know. Because if you ask me, I don't think she did nothing wrong. She said I didn't have an issue. I didn't think I had an issue. People was hating this Nicki. They was hating her. Hating. I mean, mostly black women was hating her. So why? I mean, it's just I cringed at the point of, man, utter disgust. Like the fact that they hated her. I don't see why. What did she do so wrong? What did she do so wrong? She has an attitude. Okay, so do you. You got an attitude, and your friends got an attitude. And do you hang around superficial? All these people act like they don't have an attitude. And I don't think the attitude she have is the attitude that's assertive. She needs to be aggressive, assertive when it comes to her business. She wouldn't have made it this long. She wouldn't have lasted this. Where's Cardi's album at? Where's her number 2 album at? Huh? Nicki done had so many albums, and I mean, come on. The work speaks for itself. Cardi's album is not out yet. She should have took a back seat, in my opinion, and she should have humbled herself. She came out being slick mouth, and I don't like that slick mouth stuff. And if I deal with a slick mouth, I'm going to say what I need to say, whether I'm a star or not. It's like when you become a celebrity, you have to be fake or to be accepted. But that's the thing. A real artist like Nicki that can last that long, it's lonely at the top. You lose people, and they should fall off, because everybody they're not built for you. They're not made for you. They can't endure with you. If you only knew, I believe people fall off of your life when you become successful, because them people, some of them don't mean you no good. They was good for the level down there. But when you get up here, they still be the same people. You're elevating. You're growing. You can't hold on to them. So, yeah, she lost a lot of people because some of them were weak, you know. The last thing I want to show y'all with Cardi, I want to show y'all this woman people like. And this is the woman y'all did Nicki Minaj dirty, and black girls, black women, her own people. But yet y'all the ones out there screaming Black Lives Matter. Shut up. Sit down and shut up, because you don't know what you saying. Look at that mosquito. Yeah, you're out there screaming Black Lives Matter and free and whatever else. A lot of them are out there, but they tore Nicki down. They tore him down. It just get a grip. If you're going to stand for something, stand for it. Don't stand for it in one aspect and not all aspects. You tore this woman down. I mean, what other race in their right mind will lift you up if y'all tearing each other down? Who's gonna? Let's just play this video real quick. And this is Cardi, the one that y'all liked, okay? The one that a lot of y'all out there did talked about Nicki Minaj, my girl. Okay, check it out. Hold up.
Y'all hear that? Wait, hold on. There we go. Cause y'all thought I was lying, cause my stomach is really fucked up. Y'all thought I was lying, trying to curb, be all that shit. Nah, bitch, my stomach is fucked up. Bitch got some motherfucking diarrhea. I don't know what the fuck I ate. I don't know what I drank. My stomach messed up. Y'all thought I was fucking canceling people and shit. Y'all on that line, I don't give a fuck. Nah, cause these Canadian Ghanaians were coming.
I be watching the news and whatnot, so that's what that is. But you see that? That's who people actually they like. They said she was relatable. So y'all do that? Y'all, she's relatable. Let's talk realistic here, because I don't play those games. If you're gonna say she's relatable, then that's what you telling me. That this is the type of person you are. You condone it, that's who you are. At your age, this girl's what? At this point, she's what? 26? 26, 27? She was at least 27 at that point. And she could have been older than that. 26, 27. I don't care if she was 24. So if you're 26, 27, and even 25, 24, is that you? This is what you do? You do things like that, black woman? I want to know. I know it's way too much information, Roberta. Is that what y'all do? White women, Latina women that get mad at me, they still commenting on my video about her when Univision that reporter did the video. I still get comments. I still get people that continues to take up for her because some of them are Latina too, and that's fine. I understand that. They get the message with their own. They take, but at the end of the day, if you are saying that is relatable and that you're willing to diss your own people first and go and tear down Nicki, who never would ever do something like that, ever, as a woman, period. At the end of the day, we women, we black, we white, we Latina, we are all women. And at the end of the day, if this is what you condone, then that is telling me, and if you relate to this, that means that this is something you would do. I don't like hanging around people like that. I wouldn't dare. My mother wouldn't dare, We wasn't raised like that. So if that's not acceptable in real life, why is it acceptable as an artist? But that's what I'm saying. The minds of people are so weak and easy to influence. So easily influenced. Somebody tell you that she has an attitude. Yeah, she do have an attitude. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, Cardi, come on, let's go. Cardi B called black women roaches and monkeys. She talked about people's babies. She told a black man that she hopes that his mother catch AIDS. You might wonder why I keep saying black. It's because this is about black on black crime. This is right now about that. We are in the season of exposing. Do you understand? Wishing the AIDS on people is heavy. Heavy. Your words have power. Life and death is in the power of the tongues. And for her to say these things and for you to relate to her lets me know that you nasty like her. You're nasty like her. Some say I like her albums, like her raps. I like her raps, and I think that I had given her too many chances before, in my opinion. It was times I said, you know what, I like you, Cardi, and I did videos of good videos. Then she did something disturbing again. When she went up in that fashion show and she attacked Nicki like that, I was completely done with that. Done. Scum of the earth. Scum. But you know what? And I'm going to tell y'all this. If that would have been Nicki, she would have been done. She would have been done because it's harder for us. I don't know if you know, but it's harder for us because they wanted to rid Nicki so bad. It's so hard for us. That's what would have happened if it had been her. I don't know if y'all saw what's been going on in Chicago. I am so done and sick and tired of the black on black crime. There were over 100 people shot. They say it was gangs. Of course it was gangs in Chicago. But these are black gangs. They just killed over 100 people, and a 3-year-old baby got killed. Got killed. How stupid. How disgusting. How disgraceful is that? Excuse me. Pardon me. How disgraceful is that? This just destroy your own. And don't stop. These people not learning. It's time to cut them off. Let their asses go. We need to separate them from us, because when they talk about them, black people, they talking about us all. They talking about us all. So I just would like us to separate the dumb ones, the ones that don't want to change, the ones that continue to do the stupid stuff, that does not want to elevate themselves. I would really like for us with common sense, the ones that try, that care about our families, others, people that that does not hate just to hate and don't do that stuff. I wish we can just separate them and let them just destroy themselves. Let them destroy themselves. They won't learn. They do not learn. Okay? I'm just looking. Let me see. They don't learn. They continue to do the same thing. So I'm gonna show y'all this really quick. It's a just to show you, in case, I'm sure y'all heard it. But what happened over there in Chicago is sad at this point. Cut them off. We need to separate the black ones that don't want to learn. Okay. To the black ones that do not want to learn, don't want to do right, still killing, even though we in a time right now where George Floyd was just killed, Ahmaud Arbery was killed just because he was jogging. He wasn't doing anything wrong. I could have got a damn fake $20 bill. I'm telling you the truth. I don't even know what that looks like these days. I don't know what if I give somebody a store a fake $20 bill, I don't know. Because I'm not a dishonest person like that. I don't steal, and I don't do things like that. So if I'm giving a store a $20 bill that's fake, and they end up calling the cops on me, do you think, Candace Owens, that I should be killed too? Do you think I deserve to be slaughtered, and I'm not to be honored, and I am a martyr as well? But that's what they basically said, Trump, to retweet that mess. Do you think that I deserve it? Trump had even said this. He even said in a tweet, I don't think a lot of people saw the tweet. He said a lot of people say that George Floyd, that officer that killed George Floyd, did the public or something a favor, was a service to society. So he clapped and applauded the death and murder of George Floyd. And who gave him the right of way? Who gave him the damn nerve? Who gave him the okay? Go ahead and say it, Trump, Donald. Candace Owens is a black woman. She was the first one to say, a lot of people, she was the first one to say, a lot of people looking for me to talk about George Floyd. I looked up and down YouTube, and I didn't see anybody say anything bad. I do not approve of George Floyd. George Floyd's criminal record was bad. This was a bad guy. No, he didn't deserve death, but he's no one to be praised. He's no one to be honored. She disregarded this man's family, his daughter, people that are brokenhearted right now. Their spirits are wounded and broken. Her brother is gone. For God's sakes, Candace, the punishment that he got, had he known if that was a fake $20 bill or not, is eternal now. He's dead. Is that not enough? You have to go out and you have to call the man's sins out in a time like this? But who gave Trump the right of way? A black person. When she said it, there was a white guy, I forget his name, that also said this, retweeted Candace's tweet because she gave him the okay. Okay, she said it. I'm going to say it now. Trump retweeted it, and then he added to it. It was a service to society that this man was murdered by a cop. You don't know this man from a can of paint, so what would make you say something like that? You don't know if this man realized that was a fake $20 bill. She talked about him being addicted to drugs. Who else? Who ain't addicted to motherfucking drugs? Come on now. Y'all know y'all be on drugs. Stop. Who ain't addicted to alcohol out here? Who wasn't in their life addicted to something? But you gonna judge this man? Really? And say he deserved death. Eternal punishment. So Chicago is horrific.
And developing tonight, this weekend was one of the deadliest in Chicago this year. And today, the violence continued. 14 people were shot and killed this weekend, and more than 100 others were hurt. The youngest casualty was 3 years old, Nicki James. He was shot and killed while sitting in a car with his father in the South Austin neighborhood. Police say his father was a target.
Despite the threat of severe weather, people gathered to pray for the young children hurt and killed during weekend violence. WGN's Eric Rung is covering that for us tonight. He's live from Comer Children's Hospital. Eric.
Well, good evening, and one of the reasons why we are here is because that violence did continue today. A 3-year-old little girl was grazed by a bullet. We are told she is going to be okay. That is according to police, but her family, as well as several others in Chicago, are hurting tonight. They gathered on a corner in the Austin neighborhood to demand change.
We cannot allow it. We will not allow it.
Over the weekend, 3-year-old Nicki James and 13-year-old Amara Jones were killed by bullets intended for others.
If you live around Austin, it affects you whether you see it or not.
They gathered to say enough and asked for justice.
This is about humanity. This isn't about black or white. This is humanity.
Community activists and those in the community say people should come to the streets as they did after the death of George Floyd.
But if it was a police officer that killed that 3-year-old, there would have been 10,000 people on this corner right now. So when we say we can't breathe, let's be honest and understand there's people in our community taking our breath. Yes.
Now, police.
You understand? This is serious, and they don't even know. They had one guy on camera. Oh, thank you, Angie Pooh. I appreciate you, babe. And thank everybody who is still here, y'all. I really wish I could be on camera tonight. I don't feel like it because yeah, I will soon. Maybe the next time. The thing, Jesus, it don't want to work right with me when I do have it sometimes. But you know, like I said, this is horrible. A 3-year-old baby was murdered by stupid ass black fucks. This is why Trump says thugs. This is what this gives him the right of way to say it. It do. Because you motherfuckers over there in Chicago will not change. Y'all don't see that you need to stop fighting each other and fight together. Against, if you gonna fight somebody, fuck with them over there who's fucking with the lady in Alabama. The black lady who's meek and was scared to go to work. Scared to everyone from her. She had to go home from work because there was a threat from a guy that was in the KKK in Alabama that he was going to shoot up some black people. She was scared. She was scared, and she was confident at being scared. If y'all gonna fuck with somebody, why don't y'all fuck with those cops? You scared? You scared? Now I'm not condoning the violence, but I'm telling you, who's really scared? You scared. You won't mess with the ones that's messing with you. Like that's messing with your people. You won't fight for the kids. You killing the kids. So what's that say about you? What does that say about you? So what do that say that we should do? Like I said, I'm done with them. I want separation from all those people like them in Chicago that killed the baby. Them gang people that still do not learn. The Cardi B's or whoever's, the people that's going against their own people in a time like this or any time that still don't learn. That's causing division. That's the problem. I think we should push them at their asses all together, leave them out, and let them destroy one another. Because they're going to only destroy your own. Hey, London. You know, all they're going to do is continue to destroy your own. The baby is 3 years old. He's gone. His mother and father, the ones that is in pain, he's with the Lord, you know. But the fact you took somebody's child because you stupid and you don't see past Chicago, because you don't see a future, you don't see hope. All you see is gang life, being cool, being a thug. You give Trump the right of way to call you nothing but a thug. But I want him to know, I want him to be able to see the difference. Everybody black is not like that. You know, everybody black is not a fool. I want them motherfuckers separated, and I don't give a fuck. I want them gone. They won't learn. They will not learn. They causing us problem. They're the reason why I'm upset with them. I am. And it's time to stop. So I'm about to end this video, but there was something that really touched my heart. It was a video a while back that came out. There was a lady, a black lady, who went, y'all might have saw the video. She went into a zoo. She went in front of a lion. And I'm a lion lover. I'm an animal lover. I love the work of God. I love the work of God. I admire the work of God. The art, the lions are so bold. They are so resilient. They are so, honey, they are stalkers. They are predators. They are beautiful to behold. And the Bible talks about how there were two lions on one side of the other, and the other side of God's throne. And these lions had many eyes. Okay. But anyway, lions are beautiful to me. This woman went into this zoo, and just something to show, a sight to see. She went to the zoo. She stood in front of this lion. Anybody else would have been eaten. They would have been supper. Okay. But this woman, I don't know what it was. Only thing I could say was the lion could see God in her. And I just want to share that on a positive note before I roll out. I will get to that, okay? But let's get to, before that, I forgot. Let me get to Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani, he used to be the mayor, wasn't he? Or the governor of New York, the mayor, I think. This is crazy. This is something I saw. I saw this on Instagram. This is the boldness of these people. He says this. This was the actual mayor, and that's what I'm telling you. People, they're everywhere. They are your mayors. They are in the Grammy Academy. They are the executives in your job. They are everywhere. They are in the police force. Obviously, we know. They are everywhere. And they are FBI agents, lawyers, judges, state's attorney, DA, superintendents. They all over the place. School teachers, principals. Yeah, they're everywhere, because I would never have known. He says, wake up. Black Lives Matter wants to destroy law enforcement. Do you hear that part? He's saying Black Lives Matter. Do you understand what that means? Black Lives Matter wants to destroy law enforcement, end bail, empty the prisons, including drug dealers as well as users, provide themselves with reparations. I can't believe this motherfucker said this. You got the fucking nerves. And a full-time government income without the necessity of work. This guy, I'm stunned. Black Lives Matter is not just a fucking movement, okay? It's not about an organization. It's saying to you, we fucking matter. We had to say this shit. Because these cops was just, they kill us. They're everywhere. These racist people are every fucking where. They are in they're correctional officers. Why every one of these black guys killed? Why was there no black cops there? Why was there no, do you understand what I'm saying to you? He's telling them because he's scared. Why is he scared? Because your time has ended, buddy. You people are over with. Enough is enough, and that's enough. No more of the kindness, no more of the humbleness, no more of the humility, no more of me being docile, no more of me taking the shit, no more of me not defending myself, no more of me being afraid if I defend myself I'm going to jail or kill. It's no more of this. I gotta fight. Black Lives is just this. It's fighting for human rights. It ain't no organization. So you saying me the fact that I want human rights is going to destroy law enforcement? Why the fuck would it destroy that, Rudy? Because law enforcement is fucking corrupted. That's why. That's why. The fact that we are now, like, no more of that. Fuck you. Bitch, you don't own shit here. Okay? We're getting gutter with you. You're not going to fuck me up. I'm stronger than you anyway. I just been pretending to be weak, motherfucker. I've been weak for you because you would lock me up. I've been weak because y'all all over the law enforcement. And because I don't have the money right now to get bailed out. And because I know you will send me to prison. And I might have to resort to drug dealing. And it might take me over so bad that I may become some type of user. I don't know what kind. Maybe weed, maybe pills, maybe drinking, but all this fucking stress because I try to defend myself. And I'm owed reparations. Why don't you think I'm owed reparations when I built this country? Why don't you think I'm owed reparations when my ancestors, my real ancestors, people, my mother's side, were from Africa? They were. They're not even that much generations before my mother. Moved to South Carolina, and that's where my mother is from. So, yes, slaves. My people, I am an ancestor of a real slave. You're black in America. You're an ancestor. You're an ancestor. So you are owed reparations. How do you get to burn down Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma? How do you get to burn down somebody's hard work that they put together? Why you in their business that you have to tear theirs down? And you did not. They had over 2 millions of and that was a lot of money back then. Over 2 million in insurance claims. Denied that because they labeled it a riot, and you don't have statutes of limitations with a riot. They didn't label it murder because there's no statute of limitations, and they would have had to pay them back. So yes, Rudy, we are owed reparations. And it says in a full-time government income without the necessity of work. That's the first thing they want to do is call us lazy. Let me tell you something, bitch. I worked since I was 13, you bitch. And that pisses me off. That's why you getting this part of me. Because ain't nobody, no Tokyo Toni or no Rudy Giuliani, no one. I was 13 and I had a job better than you. There was a lady at our church, Sister Sandy, that took the kids out. We taught drama, and we got the city gave us a check. She made sure that she went to the city. She worked for the city, and they gave her a budget, and she paid us. We was making $600 every 2 weeks at the age of 13, teaching about respect for life, respect sex, respect for time, self-worth. We were drama. We were a drama team, and God blessed us. This person that's cussing wasn't that person. I wasn't cussing, but yeah, we made money. So nobody, ever since 13, 14, all the way up to 38, always worked. So you can't ever look at me and tell me that I am relying on a government check. See, that's what I'm saying about their nasty ass mouth. Enough of that. Enough of that. Okay? Because what they really want is to get slapped in it. So they can put us in jail, and it'd be a cycle all over again. I was shocked that Rudy had said that. I was real shocked because he was a mayor. He was in charge of people. Knowing he felt like that, I'm scared of the people that he put in jail. I'm afraid of the officers that he allowed to murder people. The brutality that he may have allowed to go through. I didn't know you hated us, Rudy, because that's hate. It's not about a movement. This man, they making this Black Lives Matter. They're making it about an organization. So they can have the right to say that without saying the fact is that if these people really get free, they're going to destroy us because we corrupted as fuck. They don't see that's the problem. That's the problem. They are all over they're all over the place. They work everywhere. You think you getting ahead? You got to get ahead of them first. Because they work everywhere. People like him, who was the mayor at one point. This man is crazy. It's crazy. So I thought I'd share that with y'all. Oh, y'all don't even see the daggone thing all that time. Oh, my God. I don't know. Oh, y'all saw it. Okay. So yeah, that was crazy. And Dee says these new parents teaching their kids the wrong values. Exactly. Thanks again for everybody that's coming in the chat. Please hit the like button because I want to grow. I want people to hear this message. I always pray before I go live. I pray before I do anything meaningful. Cause I want my message to reach somebody. I don't want just talk to talk. That's why I don't come on live a lot. Because I wish I could be like that. I go by feeling a lot of times. If God give me something in my heart, if something shakes my spirit, then I got to speak. This gotta stop. So whoever hear this message, stop your shit. Stop coming at Nicki. Stop coming at your own when they telling you to your face. We can't let them be free. They gonna get out of jail. They gonna do this, that. No, that's just fear. That's not the case. The reason why we got drug dealers all over the streets now is because of your cycle that you guys had a system forever to keep the black man down and a woman down. And that's just a fact. The system was to keep us on welfare. And that's a fact. It's a fact. But it's time now. No more excuses for you black people. I don't care what you've been through. You can't hold on to that no more. Nobody gives a fuck. You got to get up, try for yourself, for your family. Stop making this blaming. Stop blaming people now. I can't have this because of that. Because of what they did to me, I can't have. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. You hear the fear at Rudy? Rudy was afraid. Rudy Giuliani was afraid that you will rise, that you will overcome that insecurity, that whatever fear, that block. You got to overcome that. You can't blame. It's time to get up, start having each other's backs, let go. If them gangsters over there in Chicago keep killing each other, let them kill each other so we can get the fuck rid of them. That's what we need to do. Excuse my language, guys. This stuff really makes me upset. But they need to go. If they don't want to be a part of the solution, Rudy don't have the right to talk to. He's talking to them, but he's talking to all of us because of people like that kill kids, that won't change, that don't hear the message, that just don't want to be nothing but a thug and a murderer and an angry soul. If that's what you want to be that. But we are separating one another from them. Yes, thank you again, Angie Poo, for all you doing. Please like the video, guys. And I appreciate that. And, that's all I really wanted to say, I guess. That's it. I'm going to stop it there because, the bottom line is, that's right, I was going to show you the lady in the line. But the bottom line is, there is enough black on black crime. So you give people the right. You give white racist people, okay? You give them the right. They're right about, you give them the right when you the ones that are doing this, when you are out there killing each other, when you're killing people, tearing people down because that they're black like you and you tearing them down. It's hard for us already. So I will hope that people hear the message and stop. That's all. Just stop. So this is the last thing I'm going to show y'all, and then we out of here.
Right now, many aspects of our everyday lives have been...
Okay, let me show y'all this. I thought this was very cute. I love lions, and this was amazing. And this shows me God. God is in black people. So if you feel like you are nobody, that's a lie. You're a liar. You better stop telling yourself that lie. So this is the ad. So let me let that play. You're lying. God is in you. And if this God wasn't in this woman, she would have been mincemeat. Something about her. Check it out when it comes up. Check it out. Okay, here we go.
On video, climbing over a safety barrier at the Bronx Zoo is now wanted by police.
But that's not all. Investigators now are looking at other videos, including one involving a giraffe at the zoo. News 4's Mark Zanti is following this today and has the story now. Mark?
Well, Stefan and Natalie, this has gone from a social media post to a police investigation. Detectives here at the 5-2 precinct, they're on the case. And friends of the woman, they tell News 4 the woman needs help.
Can you tell her to get back? Probably not. I told her.
Dancing, even taunting the king of the jungle at the Bronx Zoo. And this woman was not done. Video posted to her Instagram page shows her inside the giraffe exhibit on the same day. And now she's wanted by the NYPD.
I'm watching TV. That's all I do now. I get old. And I'm looking at the TV and I see the person, but I didn't see the face. But I didn't know it was Maya.
Eunice Walton tells News 4 the woman in the videos is Maya Autry, a family friend who's lived with her on and off over the years.
I saw the person yesterday, but I'm saying, what is wrong with this person? I didn't know it's Maya.
She says Maya Autry is a good person who's had some struggles, but this video and her social media message boasting about what she was going to do inside the Bronx Zoo is just heartbreaking to Eunice.
I thought that was cute. Anybody else probably would have been eating up real bad. Oh, thank you, Jihad. Accountability is the only avenue to liberate ourselves. Begging for handouts and mercy from any government like cowards will never deliver us honor and prosperity. I love it. Absolutely. Hold yourselves accountable, okay? That's the way to liberate ourselves, to free the mind. And it's a good feeling. Liberation feels like when you falling in love with somebody and you can't get over them. Oh my God, you love them so much. Let me cut this music down, but you love them so much and you can't just shake them. Liberation is that day you wake up and the sun is brighter and you're over them. And you feel 10 times stronger than you ever did. And you feel like now I don't have to worry about who they cheating on me with. I don't have to worry about if they're going to cheat. I don't have to worry about if I'm good enough. You don't have to worry. That's liberation. So absolutely, I love that message. Accountability, taking responsibility. Don't look back. Look forward. Don't forget what happened back there. But you cannot blame people for how you turned out anymore. No more excuses. You have the responsibility now to use that, use it to make you confident in yourself and go after whatever it is. God gave you everything. That's the good thing about being a human, a soul. You can choose your life. You can be anybody you want to be, and it don't even matter if you're old, okay? The internet is a whirlpool of knowledge. So yes, don't give up ever. This woman on that video, I loved it because I love lions. And the lion looked back like, is she joking? Is this a prank? Do you know I will eat you? But the lady was so, it's like people would say she's crazy. She is, because anybody's crazy to get in there. But I admire that because I fantasize about, I would love to go to see lions. I would love to go and hold a little cub. Anyway, so the lady went and she wasn't afraid, and God was in her and shut the lion's mouth so he wouldn't eat her. I thought that was amazing. Black people, you are strong, you are beautiful, you are, and you're your shades, and you don't have to feel like you have to compare or compete with nobody. You don't have to feel like you have to get surgery to make your enhancements. Do squats. Like, you don't have to do that. You have to look in the mirror. You have to accept yourself, take accountability, and keep it moving. I want to thank everybody who watched this live tonight. I really appreciate y'all, and definitely will be coming back soon. I appreciate you too, Arlene, and I love y'all, and thank you, okay? Till we meet again, peace be with you.